Here comes Speed Racer, he's a demon on wheels. He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive. He's busy revving up the powerful Mach 5. And when the odds are against him and there's dangerous work to do, bet your life, Speed Racer, to see it through. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go! He's up and flying as he guns a car around the track. He's jamming down the pedal like he's never coming back. Adventure's waiting just ahead. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go!
Wait till you see what we were watching during the commercial break.
Unbelievable.
This appears to be coming to some sort of resolution. It does look like it's a woman driver. And she led these police officers on literally a...
Here we go. There we go.
There goes the rear bumper. During the commercial break, she was literally doing donuts in the field just off to the left, trying to cross over between different asphalt and taking these police officers round and round in circles. Then she jumps out after stopping previously twice in the middle of the freeway, now back in her car. We know there was front damage on the car. Now clearly there's back damage too. These officers had a clear shot at this car. It did not happen during the commercial break when it was running over that grassy area you see off to the left. She pulled what I think can be considered a number of donuts.
Yeah.
That looked like she was in a parking lot having a joyride.
Literally.
And right now she's giving these officers a heck of a time.
It's somewhat ironic when you consider that this chase began because she was, quote, weaving back and forth and driving erratically. Here's the tape from earlier. Here it is on what? It's the right, Clint, right? The right is the tape. The left is live pictures. Now watch what she did. Look, she went off the highway. This is screen right, tape from earlier during the commercial break. Here she goes on the divider. Look at this.
Now she circles back around, and watch closely here. The police are in pursuit, and watch what she does. Threads the needle.
Exactly. And the police are everywhere. And now it looks like even there are some pedestrians there, or lay people.
And there could be officers still coming from the left that she spots.
Almost gets to the underpass.
To go back around again.
Exactly. Decides not to. Circles back. And again, she goes off the road. Watch it.
We watched this during the commercial break, and we were floored.
Everybody.
I mean, you know, sometimes I don't think any of these chases are ever the same. No two are ever the same.
Something is clearly wrong with this woman. I mean, to say it's erratic is the understatement of the year. Look at this. Look at the donuts.
And there's your prime opportunity to bump that rear quarter panel and knock this car out of commission. It did not happen here. It will happen in a little bit when you see the back bumper go off.
And just to update our viewers on what's happening here, now we are told by the authorities that this began as a domestic violence situation. That's according to the California Highway Patrol. Started it as a domestic violence call. Long Beach, California police officers got into an altercation with the suspect after that domestic violence call. And they say the driver of this car is a woman, as we just saw for ourselves when she got out of the car moments ago. They have handed, we believe, this incident over to the Inland Empire of the CHP. That's part of the California Highway Patrol, and they're the ones now leading it. Look, see on screen right, that's the moment we saw moments ago where she just stopped the car for, I guess, the third time. The first time we saw her actually just get out of the car, though. That's the first we've laid eyes on her. California Highway Patrol performing the pit maneuver.
And that was their best shot right there.
Got the back bumper off. Already there's been damage to the front end, but this woman cannot be stopped so far, Bill.
Freezes traffic, and that creates a natural obstacle, but the natural obstacle are human beings and vehicles. So this is a situation that I hated. I hated pursuits because it's just not going to go well.
Oh.
Yeah, and here she is slowing down again as it appears on, here we go. You can see it. What are we seeing, Clint? What's live? Left?
Yeah, live is left,
okay,
right is tape from
right
earlier.
Is the tape from earlier when she got out.
Take the live picture full for a moment so we can show our viewers here, because she's making a decision now, Mark, that she has done before. We don't know if something like this will end this, but she is near the town of, just to get it right here, it is Rancho Santa Margarita. Gabe Montoya is on the phone from the LAPD. Gabe, you there? Good morning to you.
Hey,
you're from Orange County Highway Patrol, Media Information Officer?
That's correct.
What can you tell us about this driver?
The driver, we at Orange County got the call from an allied agency at 6:18 that they were in pursuit and requesting us to take over pursuit from them.
It started as a domestic altercation?
That's correct.
Gabe, are you able to see our screen?
I can see one of our photos.
Okay, we just saw another bump, and now they have cornered her, and they've done it severely. Life in the fast lane in Southern California has now come to a slow and grinding halt. We'll see what happens when the officers approach the window on the driver's side and take this woman out. In all likelihood, they will get her out of the car, get her down on her face with their arms and legs spread, and then they will cuff her, and this thing will be over. She's got the windows up. The officer on the far side beating through that window, trying to make sure that she does not have a weapon that can be used against the police officers.
And a very aggressive takedown here, Bill. Normally you see them come up and sort of pull their guns and surround the car, and it's a little bit more of a standoff than this. Whoa! You can see she is fighting back against these police officers. And how? Let's watch it.
Mark, you still with us? Gabe, you out there too?
Yes, I am.
Gabe, can you tell us how this started?
Again, it was initially another agency had a domestic violence situation where the party attempted an assault on a peace officer using the vehicle.
How long did the chase last? We picked it up about, I'd say, 20 minutes past the hour.
Yeah, that's about the time it came into Orange County. How long the other agency was chasing her, I don't know for certain. But we in Orange County have had it since about quarter after.
Have you been able to identify the woman?
As of yet, we don't have an positive identification.
So you don't have a history of her record at the moment either, then, do you, Gabe?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Gabe. You said this started as a domestic violence incident, and she attempted to assault a peace officer?
That is our understanding, that the want was due to attempted assault with a vehicle.
Was she attempting to assault her domestic partner, and then the police got there?
That is my understanding, that it was a domestic violence call. The agency responded. There was the altercation with the female suspect regarding her in the vehicle, and then the pursuit ensued.
So she got into her car, tried to make a run for it, and attempted to or did injure a peace officer in the process? Is that in fact
I don't
a
have a report that there was an injury. However, she may have, again, used the vehicle in an attempt to injure a peace officer.
And Gabe, just looking at our screen right now, we saw the long hair earlier, and we had heard reports this may be a woman. Upon closer look, just from this vantage point, it didn't look like a woman. Do we know for a fact this is a woman?
Currently, we know that the party's in custody. It has been reported as a woman. As far as I know, still currently it is a female. However, I don't have confirmation.
Well, it is over now, whether it's a man or a woman, and all these police officers are going to be okay too. As Mark Furman was describing to us just minutes ago with such eloquence, how many funerals he's attended from police officers who have died in high-speed chases, and this is how it ended. Circling back around the intersection, bam, one time, the car moves again, and now they've got this car surrounded.
It took about 40 minutes, but what a picture-perfect ending for the California Highway Patrol. As Trace Gallagher said, they are the best in the world at this. This is one of the few states where you can still do this, and you can see these are trained professionals from beginning to end. They had to protect the public. They had to protect those people on the road while trying to take this woman down. There are a lot of things to consider. The weather, the traffic, the severity of the underlying crime. They've done it many times. They did it to perfection here, and they now have this suspect in custody.
Hats off to the police officers. On a Good Friday, it ended for them quite well. Back in a moment, top of the hour on a Friday edition of America's Newsroom after this.